This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004. This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004.
Alright, here we are with Echo Combat in the ECFL. I'm here with Coda Sleuth. This is Traz. We're here with VRespawn versus Impulse.
Looks like it's going to be a good game. Alright, here we are. We're already going off the match.
Looks like VRespawn lost a teammate and Polly's down on the Impulse team. What's going to happen here? Are we going to lose some guys coming in, or is Orange going to be able to push in and clear it out? What do you think is going to happen?
I'm having a little bit of technical on my end right now. Bear with me here. I'm going to need you to share that screen with me on
I can do that. Maybe.
Point contested.
I think you should have a screen now.
Alright, we are good. Alright.
Alright, Impulse has taken the point. They've had a hold down on the point the whole time and have not given it up. VRespawn lost all of their team there on the push, and now they're going through the tunnel.
This is really surprising. Both of these teams are really strong. They've gone head to head in past matchups.
Well, it looks like they're making a push. What's the focus here? He got his team here fighting some enemies, and he was shooting at guys far away. He really wasn't shooting at the guys up close.
VRespawn looks like they're about to take over the point. They're really pushing hard.
Oh.
And they have taken it.
All right, so let's see what's going on with these blue coming in. They're grouping up here. They're having a little chat. Looks like.
This is traditional setup. Everyone, waiting for the respawn so they don't get staggered.
But it looks like they split here.
Separation. That's a good split. Let's see what they're going to do with this.
Is that going to work out? Let's check out here. So it looks like we're losing all the blue on Impulse. They had it at the beginning, but they haven't been able to hold on to it.
Got some good sniping action coming out from VRespawn on the point. Alright, we know that they're going to group up again. That's traditional setup. Both these teams have really gone head to head in the past before. Impulse is a rebuild of a prior team, Ignite, and they've added a new player in the name of Slaughter. He is their new sniper. He replaces lots of action on the hill, and one man commitment from VRespawn goes down.
Looks like we have the whole team coming through the hill. Usually you don't see the whole team going through the hill unless they bounce in together.
Robofader just took out Kaznaz and Levity. Some good action going on there.
So I'm getting the word that can't really hear you, unfortunately. So let me see if I can fix that.
and I can't hear audio from the game.
Yeah.
Point contested.
I don't know.
Point contested. Point contested.
All right.
Point
Let's
contested.
see what's going on here. We have the combat audio.
Round complete.
Fuck me.
Hey, Coda.
Squad victory.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're coming through on the combat audio.
It told me to raise my volume. Alright, I don't know if they can hear me.
Prepare to capture the point.
Here we are, the respawn boosting in, start of the next round. Impulse did take that round, which is pretty surprising. I thought that VRespawn had it, but they weren't able to hold on to it all the way through.
Alright, what am I missing here?
Well,
Alright, yeah, I'm coming through, but it's a little bit low.
coming through, but you're a little bit low. Let me see if I can turn you up.
Point unlocking in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture.
Hopefully this helps out a little bit so that people can hear you a little bit better.
Oh man, alright, looks like I missed a lot of action. Impulse took the first round.
It's quite
That's
alright.
crazy. That's a huge surprise.
Oh, well, they're at it again. You know, VRespawn had it at the beginning here, and they gave it up. Nobody's taking the point over here. You know, it's a common problem. People move off the point before they have it captured. You need to make sure they capture the point.
Crazy map. I mean, defending that point, that's a really strong point to defend, and once you've got control of it, it can be really difficult to retake it. Both these teams, strong teams. It's really anybody's game. I'm really impressed with Impulse's performance in taking that first round.
Yeah, that is very surprising, you know. What's going to happen right here? It looks like VRespawn is trying to take it back, but Impulse has all their teammates coming in for the rescue. So let's see what happens. I don't think he realizes that there's an enemy right behind him. Oh, he is dead.
Alright, looks like they're trying to spawn one by one. They're not waiting for the group up.
Which, you
And
know,
they
makes
come in.
sense right here. It makes sense in this kind of situation. You wanna
Sometimes
make,
you have to do that.
there's enough time that you can play with it and try to swap it up a little bit. Sometimes it makes sense to push in and support your team.
VRespawn doing search and destroy right then, going off the point. That was a good play. They got that stagger.
Yep. Let's see what happens with the rest of them over here. What are they doing? We're over here with Slaughter. Slaughter did not play safe there. He wanted to be the first man to the hill. But he fortunately lived. But on the point here, it looks like VRespawn lost somebody, but Impulse is down 2, so we're going to have to get back to the point here. Ooh, that was a good play.
Slaughter took out Kaznaz. It's a great shot.
Let's watch this Dolphin play that he makes right here.
We got some testing on the point right there.
It looks like he did not break out his trampoline this game. I think he's just doing the Dolphin. But he's making some good shots right there. That's what you have to do with the sniper. You have to be highly accurate to be able to use it correctly.
It's one of the hardest weapons to master in the game.
So let's see what's going on back here with VRespawn. They're able to hold the point this game. They're playing it safe. They're playing a little spread out, which is working out in their favor so far. Oh, yeah.
Impulse taking that point just in time because VRespawn had an 87%. Once you're past about 75%, it's pretty much over.
Okay, VRespawn able to take it back. And we're going to see if they group up. They don't even have enough time to get to point, so that's the end of this round. VRespawn wins. So was VRespawn just playing with them that round, or what do you think happened there? All right, take a second to look at our sponsors here. We got Antline Audio, VR Cover, VR Lens Lab, and Mammoth. prepare for the next round.
Sponsor. We got Rebuff Reality also. Just jump on board. We got
Oh,
5
yeah.
sponsors for this season.
Prepare to
Kicking off a
capture the
good start.
point.
And here we go with the launch.
So how do you like using your new microphone?
Oh, I'm loving it right now. This is a mod mic I'm using right now.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Oh, look at that
Fantastic.
push on the point.
So that was a head-to-head push there, and it looks like the VRespawn might get wiped. They have one more, and that was almost it. Yep, that was a clear.
All right, let's see what they're going to do. A traditional setup. Are they launching one by one? They
It
are.
looks like it. What is happening here?
Unlocking in.
They are not waiting for the group up.
4,
Wow.
3, 2,
So we have somebody going through the window. Oh, would you believe
And
that this
two,
is...
Look at that. Polly got 2 of them, Levity and Vex.
All right, what's going to happen over here?
captured.
VRespawn
Oh.
down to one last man. They're going to get. Oh, man.
Let's
they
see
get
the crab
staggers
walk right
there.
here. What's he going to do?
He uses instant heal, so he's good.
All right, he's got his team watching him behind him. Let's see what they're up to over here. Oh, they left their teammate.
And launching one by one.
Well, they had 2 together down here. They're going to try to boost in if they make a move on it. We'll see what happens. Oh, he does boost in.
Contested.
And is he going to get any kills? They got 1 down. Let's see if they get the second one. Vec is down. But VRespawn is taking it. That was a good play. So I guess that's when the splitting up works. But, you know, blue team is also trailing in here. So it might have got turned around. So blue team ends up with it again. All right, what are they doing? They're just hanging on to each other here.
I think they're being prepared to boost. Let's see. Got 2 VRespawn on the hill.
Oh, they waited for a long
man.
time, but
Oh,
there's a double.
That was crazy.
Here we go. 3rd one. 4th one.
Oh man.
Are they going to clear it?
Getting the wipe.
Clear. That was it.
There it is.
All right, let's
Now
go
that's
follow
traditional
blue.
Respawn performance right there. That was really well done.
All right. Are they going to play it safe and group up, or are they going to split up right here?
I say they gotta stick together. They're learning their lessons.
Yeah. Well, that's only 3. They didn't wait on the 4th, okay?
Point contested.
They're going for it.
Point
Oh,
captured.
worked out in their
VRespawn
favor.
lets them take the point. There is a spawn advantage to allowing the other team to take the point, then they come back and get it.
All right, look at that guy out there. He's hurt. Oh, the boost didn't work out because he wrecked. That
man.
was a wreck. Oh, man. So if they push up right here, they could hold him back.
Oh, we're going inverted right here. Who is this? We got Polly.
Polly. They're on the ceiling. What happens?
Point contested.
Oh, it's working out in their favor.
Point contested.
2 down from VRespawn. And there it is. Impulse is taking combustion. That is impressive.
Won the match.
So
Good
I'm
performance.
turning down my mic because I might be too loud.
GG.
Take another look at our sponsors right here. So Impulse took that
GG
out.
boys. Oh shit,
I am
when
very
did Vex
impressed by
crash?
this.
At the very
That was a great game. A little bit of
Man, look
technical
like he crashed
difficulties
like
on
at
my
the
end,
last
but
mi- at the
hopefully we'll
last
get those ironed
millisecond.
out. This is the very first
GG boys. I guess you guys can
game
pick what map
of
now.
the very first season of Flamingo League, and we're gonna have a couple of those ups and downs, and hopefully we'll get it all ironed out.
All right.
This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004.
All right, we're back here
All right,
at the
we are
ECFL Season 1, Game 1, Map 2.
This is map 2, going to an original map. This looks like fishing, yeah?
Yeah. Here we are. Attack team doesn't seem to be
Match
planning. Well, somebody
10,
is here. Who's this?
9,
Polly seems to be
8,
saying something.
7,
He's making
6,
some plans. They're in
5,
Discord with each
4,
other, so we can't hear
3,
what they're saying.
2, 1.
A lot of these teams are going to be using closed comms to
Stop the
communicate.
payload.
That way the other teams can't
Payload
hear them
mobilized.
approaching from behind and other such things. All right, here we go.
All right, Blue,
Classic setup.
who is this back here? This is VRespawn. Playing the distance, letting the payload get out in the open, and then hoping to get some picks so that the payload gets stopped, because the payload itself is a shield.
Looks like they're letting him come on out here.
Well, it's a good play, you
baiting
know.
them?
Yeah, because then you can get the payload and have it stop. You know, this becomes a pretty a useful tactic, because you see what's happening here is they're able to clear
And it
out
looks
all
like
the
it's
attacking
working.
team. Yeah.
Payload returning.
Now, here's where it gets tricky, because if the attacking team's able to pick off some of these enemies, they're really able to go in there and take it, because it takes so long for the defensive team to get back to the payload.
Payload
That's
mobilized.
true. Defense has a really long spawn at the beginning of this.
All right, so it is working out in their advantage, so Impulse is doing the right thing. But I don't know about VRespawn. They're taking their time over here.
Payload mobilized.
Let's see is he going to survive over here with this grab walking? And it doesn't look like he is. Let's get back over here to the payload.
Payload mobilized. Checkpoint is there.
That's a fast checkpoint.
That was pretty quick. But Blue is taking an aggressive stance. They VRespawn did push up there a little bit. It does feel like that they almost gave them the checkpoint, but I think what happened is they got a little crazy with letting Impulse move out of their spawn with the payload.
I'm not so sure if anybody's letting anybody do anything. This team Impulse is a completely different team than what they used to be before. The addition of Slaughter has really changed a lot of things.
Payload returning. Payload mobilized. Delivery accelerating.
Alright, is that Robo there on the side? Trying to cause a little distraction when everybody else moves up, and it's working out in their favor. Let's go ahead and see stuff from their point of view right here. Wow, they're just going to end up taking the next point, it looks like.
Payload mobilized.
Yeah.
Checkpoint reached.
Well, this might be a
Payload
quick map.
mobilized. Payload returning. Payload returning.
What is Super Dope doing back here? Oh, and Robo? Oh, they're caught. They're caught. All three of them.
Payload contested.
Alright.
Payload returning.
That seems to be working out pretty well.
Payload mobilized.
I mean, they've gotten pretty far here. I'm not sure if I've lost my
Payload
fellow
returning.
caster.
Payload mobilized.
Apparently he blue screened,
Delivery
and it is
accelerating.
now just me. Alright, VRespawn holding the hill.
Payload returning.
See, we have Super Dope playing it smart, waiting back for his team. they're able to group up like this, they wait on all four, they might be able to push in, but they're already exposed. That was 4 people just died there. Attacking team is dead.
All right, how are we looking here?
Payload returning.
We're going good. Looks like
I had a little
that.
BSOD problems on my end, but I am back, and this game is really rocking in here.
Payload
Yeah, we'll
mobilized.
get those fixed at some point.
We are past the second checkpoint.
We are past the second checkpoint.
Man, Impulse is killing it here.
It does look like they are, but I don't know. They're having problems with this hill.
Payload returning.
It seems to be pretty evenly matched once you get over here, but this is kind of the toughest spot if you can't keep the momentum going up.
Payload mobilized.
Okay, what's gonna? Oh,
Oh, there's the
there it
stagger right
is.
there.
Yep.
Payload
But don't
returning.
worry, VRespawn's coming up, so there's still a chance. I don't know.
A
Though.
lot of time left on that clock, though. Really
Slaughter is
strong
down.
push by Impulse on this. Oh man. Levity takes out super dope. Robo takes out Levity. Looks like they're just teams are getting even trades here back and forth.
Well, this is a tough spot. The hill's pretty rough, but looks like that Impulse is trying to come in for the win right here.
Coming in strong right
Yeah,
there.
it's strong. That's it. I call it a game.
Oh man.
Oh,
There
that
it
was
is.
that was fast. So what's going to happen when the tables turn right here? Are they going to be able to hold it that well? But
Good round.
I don't know if they are.
There's a lot of time left on that clock. So VRespawn has to do a really strong push to match that ending time, and at first they have to finish completely, which can be difficult to do, but VRespawn's a really strong team. I kind of expect them to do it, but Impulse is looking really strong here. I don't even know what to think. Really different team. I have not seen these guys before.
Oh, you've never seen Robo Creator before?
No, I've seen this team before, but this is very different than what the team used to be when it was Ignite. And the old sniper that they used to have was Mr. Tally. He's like one of the original best snipers in the game. There's a number of them on different teams. Slaughter, in his own right, has really made a name for himself, and everyone respects his sniping skills. And he has really changed up this team. It's a completely different dynamic.
Well, I haven't seen any trampolining going
Match
on.
starting
I'm
in.
surprised coming out of Slaughter that I haven't seen him bouncing around as much.
You know he's got his trampoline somewhere.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, looks like Impulse is going to take
the
up the same
payload.
kind of defense
Payload
setup as
mobilized.
VRespawn did.
All right. See if Slaughter's
Let's see
able
if
to
we get
get some
boosts.
nicks here. Oh,
Here comes the boost.
that was fantastic. If I must
Oh
say so.
man, they were ready with those deaths.
All right, we got one more. That's one more on the payload.
See, now the problem here is Impulse is using up a lot of their tac mods and ordinances all at once. So VRespawn has that quick spawn, and that's gonna work out in their favor in the long
Payload
run.
returning.
Yeah, they didn't stagger the kills, which, you got to survive, but it becomes a little bit more complicated.
Payload mobilized.
Slaughter's here using this sniper almost like it's a, meteor. And
Yeah, he's
that's
really
working
good
out
with,
in his favor.
He's good at making those sniping shots on the fly and not just always being on a stable.
Almost as good as that guy, some robot that I saw that time.
Payload mobilized.
Some robot. All right, what's going on here?
Delivery accelerated.
Waiting on Robo Creator to respawn. Blue team getting ready to stack.
Checkpoint.
No, they didn't have to work too hard for that one. But a lot harder than the previous side.
Going into the tunnels. Tunnels is a very dangerous place on this midpoint.
Is there any way you're able to turn up your output on your microphone?
I'm gonna see if I can do that.
Apparently I'm still pretty loud. My levels look okay.
What an amazing detonator.
I know, I'm epic.
Okay, VRespawn here, trying to play it
Payload
smart.
returning.
Not pushing into the open there too aggressively, but making sure to get some picks before they push in.
Payload mobilized.
A lot of action on this screen. A little bit
Yeah,
difficult
looks
to
like
keep
that.
up.
That's it. We can go ahead and say that they took that point.
Second point pretty
Oh.
fast. We got almost
Sorry,
5 minutes
Slaughter.
left. Block still. VRespawn pushing a little bit harder and faster than Impulse.
Delivery accelerated. Delivery accelerated.
And they're pushing up hard. Here comes VRespawn on the heavy push to the hill. And they are taking it.
Does look like they are. Man,
Lost a man there. Blue team almost wiped out. Red team
Delivery
strong.
accelerated.
VRespawn coming in, showing their true colors finally now. We might actually be going to a third map.
that would be nice for the first game. This is a good first game of a season.
It's a
What do you
great
say?
first game. Some of the best teams in the entire league right here, kicking it off for the league.
Yeah, if we could get some more players in here, we could see games like this happen more frequently. This would be nice, just on a general basis. Everyday game.
The more players, the better. And we're already building this league, and we have a lot of new people in here and a lot of classic old players, and it's just there's a lot of new teams, and it's anybody's game on who's going to come out the champion at the end of this series.
Mobilized. Delivery accelerated.
Let's get back on the players here. Wow.
Round complete.
There it is. 3.5 minutes left on that clock. That is about a minute faster than what Team Impulse did. Now, in competitive play right here, they're going to have to go another round each. They're switching sides, as you can see. And they're going to have to do one more push, and they have the amount of time that they have left to make it as far as possible. They don't have to make it all the way, but once the first attacking team gets as far as they can when time runs out, then the other team has to try and get to that point
Take your defensive positions.
and do it in as fast as time possible. Both these teams did a strong push. I don't know. The fishing can go either way. You can have a really lucky strong push at the very beginning and take that first and second point fast, and sometimes you get held up for whatever reason. Tac mods or ordinances just don't work. Teams change up their strategies on the fly. Can't really call this one.
Yeah, this will be very interesting to see how it all plays out. You know, both of these teams have done well on their offensive sides, but the defense does not seem to be pretty strong on this particular map. So we can make an estimation of what the outcome will be.
Payload mobilized.
Let's see what these guys are doing right here. Here's where you're talking about swapping up their play
Changing
style.
up their defensive patterns.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if they're going to be able to pull it off in time, though, they're playing pretty slow back here.
Looks like maybe they're actually doing the same thing as before and letting Impulse like work their way out a little bit.
Well, if you can get that payload out in the open, then the offensive team can't use it as a shield.
Oh, here comes Impulse pushing out a little further.
Let's see what happens.
Got one man rocking that point. Oh, left the guy so. Never leave a man solo when you're going up against VRespawn.
Yes. Good observation.
They will take advantage of that weak point and just completely wipe your team one by one.
All right, well, they're moving
Looks
along.
like we got one guy holding on here though.
Oh, that's pretty good. Get back on the payload. Get back on the payload, right?
Oh man, lucky push there.
Delivery accelerated.
You can see he's happy about that. He's bouncing right there.
Yeah. That was pretty quick.
Payload mobilized.
Yep,
Alright, so
1
they
minute
got-
left here.
This is going to be a close one. This is a tough point to take. You know, usually it takes a couple of tries to be able to get some wipes and then clear out some of the enemies.
This
I would
is all
say
about
that-
taking advantage of that choke point here. That tunnel is a very dangerous area to go, and I think they learned the lesson.
So what's happening back here? He needs to fall back, I would say, and
They want to get as much distance on this as possible. Time is running out. and
ooh,
they
he
just-
waited too long to fall
Oh,
back.
Are they pushing on him?
Oh, They are not.
No,
they are
they are
letting
not.
him survive.
Payload
He gets
returning.
lucky.
Let's see it from his
30 seconds
perspective.
remaining.
They got 30 seconds. What is he going to do with the sniper right here?
Got 2 guys at the top of the tunnel, 3 guys at the top of the tunnel on Team Impulse. They're gonna try and move on in and take out at least 1 or 2 of VRespawn here. Work that point as far as possible.
10, 9,
And it is not working.
7, 6 payload contested.
Well,
3
this was like a
payload
game.
contested. 1.
Yes, I'll take it.
Alright, there we go. That's round 3. Now VRespawn gets 1 more time to attack. Let's see what happens.
And they have to push it that far within that amount of time.
Just that far. They don't have to actually finish the entire map. Now, if Impulse can hold them and prevent them from getting to that point, then they win. And that'll take it, and there'll be no third map. So let's see if we're going to a third map.
Take your defensive positions.
Oh, we had a race there.
Frick you!
Oh yeah, who won? Who won that?
I don't know. I
Finish.
missed
We'll have to
it.
check the
I
stream
wasn't
after
watching the
for
map there.
race.
Oh, I was first person. They're going to try to check out the stream to see who the winner was, but I was looking through the eyes of Slaughter, so I'm going to say Slaughter won.
And then join
We'll
us
just say
on
Slaughter
one.
won. Sorry, everybody else. You did not win.
Match starting in 10,
Alright, here we go. 10 seconds.
7.
Now, as you can see, we have a bug on our stream. We have all of the defensive players in orange with a blue outline, and offensive players in blue with an orange outline. Seems very confusing for me, but,
Payload
you know,
mobilized.
echo.
Why is he backing off that point? Is he? Alright, he's getting worried there.
Well, he lost all of his teammates. I think
Yeah,
he had to
smart
fall
play.
back so he could live. Otherwise, he would be the staggered one. And because there's a quick respawn time right there, they were able to really jump back on it as a group.
They got a lot of time to work with here. They can take their time.
All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on in the back.
Very different strats coming out from VRespawn here. There's the push.
Payload mobilized.
What's going on with Levity? Let's check him out. He's dead. Slaughter, we're going back to lots of Slaughter again. He is gone.
Payload mobilized.
Popping instant heals.
Robo here
popping those
trying
heals.
to escape.
Mobilized.
Is he able to? He's not able to.
Payload contested. Payload mobilized. Delivery accelerated. Checkpoint reached.
And they got that first point.
Payload
2 minutes and
mobilized.
40 seconds to move it as far as the other team, which... How far did they get before? I can't remember. Did they make the second checkpoint? No, they did not.
No, it
Almost.
was as you can see back there towards the outside of the end of the tunnel, it looks like, but not quite on the point. So what the offensive team is doing here is trying to hold off the enemies and hold them off in the back. And by doing that, it's really giving their teammate an advantage on the payload and able to move it up as far as you can, which has been pretty far thus far.
Delivery accelerated.
And they're getting a pretty good move on it. That was a really good play.
Delivery accelerated.
Ah, good GG.
Round
There it is.
complete. Attack squad
VRespawn
victory.
takes map 2. We go to a
And
third map.
This is fantastic. We're going to a third map.
This is great. This is what it's all about.
All right.
Yeah, GG.
Let's
All
check
right, we'll
out.
be back here in a minute with the third map of this first match of
Someone needs to
Flamingo
tell
League
Benji Rad to
Season
stop
1.
inviting me. Yeah, holy crap, he just invited like all of us at once. It's really annoying.
Who?
Benji Rad.
This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004.
All right, we're back here with VRespawn and Impulse on map
All
3,
right.
game 1.
Prepare
Map
to capture
3.
the
Still
point.
some technical issues with team names. We'll resolve that later. But red team for this map is going to be VRespawn.
All right, looks
And
like
we
that
are
they
on Dyson. This is the map of Dyson, a big open arena.
So Impulse took the back tunnel, but they're running a little split. They didn't really stick together, which you got to do through the back tunnel. You have who is this coming over top? Was that Slaughter or Super Dope?
Oh, look at that. Got the wipe against VRespawn.
Point
Oh, super
unlocking
Impulse is
in.
going to be a
5,
team to beat here.
4, 3, 2.
We got
But the
guys
point is just now unlocking.
Capture the point.
Impulse has lost a teammate. He's now 4v3.
Point capture contested.
Just a big mess on the point. VRespawn takes it pretty
Point
easy.
captured.
Only 1% to Impulse there.
All right, we expect them to boost in here in the back, but they're not. They're going through the tunnel, which
They are
is good
not.
because
Two
VRespawn
members
did
of
push off the
VRespawn are
point.
off the point.
Oh, but they're back on. They boosted back on. Let's go ahead and take a little different perspective here. Kaznaz is low and he's retreating out. So point is getting to be a little bit more open.
Point
Impulse
contested.
coming in from that junction point. Taking over the point.
Point captured.
And we got 2 men from VRespawn down. Got that stagger.
All right, let's see what Robo is doing, or Super Dope is doing over here.
Hiding out the tunnels. He's working that Nova. Gonna check out the enemy tunnel. Inverted on the point. Seeing VRespawn using some meteor here, that's not really traditional for them.
Let's see if it works out in their favor, because right now we have tied point.
Point contested.
And VRespawn taking it. Back
Dead
pushing
Dead
off.
heat, 37% to 37%. VRespawn has the point.
Beck is trying to sneak around. Let's see what happens here. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. He falls back.
Point contested.
Impulse going in 1 by 1, not a good idea.
Take a little step back and see what's going on.
They got 1 or 2 kills.
It's
Not
2v2 on
2v2.
point.
Point contested.
They gotta stop this contesting,
Point captured.
and they take it.
Over
Number
top.
23 is going around the back. He's going to meet number 28. Way back on the oh man, Robo Creator just goes down. He was back on the bridge off perspective.
Point contested.
But it is working out in VRespawn's favor. They're able to cause a little bit of destruction, get some picks, and then bring in their team. So they
I feel like Impulse is getting a little bit scattered here. That Robo early death a minute ago trying to get a man on the bridge was just not a good play.
Look at the spot. He's playing a little risky, but he's out in the open. He does have a
Shouldn't
teammate
have their
close
launch
by.
point there.
Oh,
They're
this
going
is
for
why
him.
he had a phase. We baited him in.
That
He
was
unfazed. He unfazed.
Does
He's
a
in the
baited
back.
and a wasted push. They're getting some kills though.
Oh,
No.
VRespawn is being strong on points. They're going to clear it. They might be able to finish it off, but Polly was able to delay them quite a bit. Now they're pushing
I don't
in
know if that
here.
was a good play by Polly. He was doing a good job contesting, but definitely not helping with the stagger there. And VRespawn's still doing it, and
Point contested.
It looks like they're able to hold it, and that is the
round one. There it goes.
Complete. Orange squad victory.
We'll see if Impulse can pull things together here. They're getting a little scattered.
Take a second here to look at our sponsors. Antlion,
Prepare
VR Cover,
to
VR
capture the
Lens Lab,
point.
and Mammoth.
Also have Rebuff Reality for this season.
We'll get them on there next time. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Looks like Impulse in the back yet again. And
Just seeing that meteor action coming from two of VRespawn, it's really surprising.
Impulse, I think, learned their lesson from last time, and they're sticking together a little bit stronger this time. And it's working out in their favor.
And it is working.
Point unlocking in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, all talk, I love it. Let's hear some more of it.
Point captured.
See what's going on here. Slaughter going for some snipes. It's a good play here on the monkey bars.
Impulse really getting these early kills.
Alright, let's take a...
Strong control of the point early on.
Point contested.
Oh, I don't think Slaughter's going to make this
Point
escape.
contested.
Alright, VRespawn taking it back. Let's go ahead and take a look on the outside. We're going to go see what's going on here with Impulse. Are they going to group up? They're splitting. They're running split. Super Dope did not grab on for boosting. He knew that the enemy was out there. He was watching scared.
VRespawn getting really aggressive, coming out to shoot at that spawn point, and is it working in their favor? It looks like it might.
Oh, what is he doing? He's pushing out. He's low. He's one hit. Is he going to be able to survive? No, he's going to die.
There we go with VRespawn with another wipe. Looks like Impulse just can't finish those kills in this round.
Well, you know, we see a lot of outside playing. We're not seeing as much tunnel plays you usually see on a map like this.
Contested.
They're boosting right into that enemy tunnel right there.
Contested.
See if they can sneak around.
Oh, he's going for the escape.
The 1v1, look at that, mid-air. Good play by Slaughter.
He's got a 2v3 here.
I'm sorry, Slaughter. I don't need
Point
skill.
contested.
Oh, we heard a taunt here.
Is VRespawn still holding on to this? That's very surprising. I thought that was a strong push by Impulse.
So what's going on back here? Polly's hanging out. He's looking for a free ride. He's going for the free ride. He's
This is their
boosting
last
in.
push. They got to do something here.
Double boosts. He's able to get 2 pulls out of that. That's good.
Point captured. Point contested.
Oh, is he going to survive? He has 1 hit. Nope. The team knows where he's at.
Oh, they have it.
Oh,
They're getting the
it's
kills.
close.
Kind
It's
of a dead
close.
heat here. It's a 2v2.
2v1.
Super Dope takes out Vex. Levity takes out Robo. It's 1v1 on the point.
Contested.
Oh man, he's got to do something. He gets the kill.
Oh, but he can't hold on to it, can he?
Can't hold on to it. Don't go in.
Oh, they're going to be
2v1.
aggressive.
Where is that blue team? Get in there.
Contested.
Oh, this is
Oh,
great.
man.
They're rushing in. Everybody just trailing in. Let's see some more of it.
Got to get the rest of Team
Contest
Impulse in
that.
here. They're
Contest that point.
trickling in 1v1, and that's it.
He shouldn't have ran out in the open.
Might have time to get 1 minute in there.
I
but
don't
it's
think
not
it
looking
is. I
good.
don't think it is. That they didn't rush in. That's it. So close. So close. Oh,
And we have the contesting.
and he fell outside.
There it is. Oh man, what a great performance.
Won the match.
I've been in play for like 15 seconds.
Wow.
It looks
What
like
a great
Robo
game.
stuck his head out behind the ring there.
All it takes is 1 millisecond of sticking your head out the ring and you stop contesting, and that's it. It could be anybody's game. A simple mistake like that can make it, or break it. Great performance from both teams. That was really stellar finish.
Yeah, it really was for the first game. So, great game, guys, and thanks for watching the ECFL.
Yeah.